Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Knock Real, Baby I'm a Star Records. You know what it is. We're going to do another beat overview here. Here's something a little bit funky. It's a little bit quasi neo soulish hip hop at the same time. You know, I just love music. I like things that sound like music. So, and when you put like rap vocals over it and you put a singer on the hook or whatever, it's like you can't beat that. You can't beat that. I feel like that's the direction that we should go. I think we should go back to that, and that would like really revive hip hop. I think just the musicality in it and the talent that we see out there, like the singers and stuff like that, man, if you bring that back, it's gonna open the audience again or whatever. And I think it'll feel good. You know, hip hop will feel great again. It'll feel good. It'll feel like, you know, feel like music again. It'll be fresh, you know. So we're gonna try to revive it a little bit. This is the drum break I found. I found this in Expand too. I don't typically use Expand a whole lot. But I might have to jump in here because these drums is really kind of crispy. So it's a nice loop I found. Add another drum. You probably can. Had that nice drop in the bottom of it. Yeah, that's nice right there. But it was too loud. I thought it was clashing. Let me put them together and I'll show you. It's nice, but not for what I ended up making for the sample that I found. So I took that and I turned it all the way down because I still like that drop in the beginning. I like that drop in the beginning, but I like these drums really crispy or whatever and really succinct and out there. So this is the sample I found in Arcade. See where that's going? Like I said, a little neo soul, but hip hop at the same time. This is in the dark pop kit. It's called Reticent in Arcade. Just play with the pitch on it. Nice groovy stuff right there. So that's just some ear candy for down below. It adds the hi-hat, but adds some ear candy as well. By itself, it sounds a little crazy, but when you put it in the mix, it sounds pretty good. I added these pianos. This came out of Studio Keys, Gleaming Upright in Arcade. Sounds crazy by itself, but in the mix it sounds great. Added the 808. It's out of Sublab. It's called Humble. That's the preset. It's kind of nice. What I did was I layered that with a bass from Moto Bass so I could get the slaps on the top. And we threw that on top of the 808 so you get that top end and then the bottom is still there though. And they're doing two different things, one short, one longer. added some funk. This is out of the Funk You kit in Arcade. It's called On Repeat. So I played with a few of the keys and the different samples or whatever, just mixed them up a little bit. And they actually came out pretty tight. This is the start of the loop. I used that before that. I used that before. Nothing like a great guitar player, so just adds so much flavor and funk to the track. it just brings out the essence of the track, and I think that's where we're going with it. So one thing I really like about using Pro Tools, and I know there's a lot of conversation about Pro Tools and all that, is the panning. You know, on your strip or whatever, you got your 2 pan knobs or whatever for both sides, your left and your right side for stereo tracks. I was coming out of Cakewalk, which I love. I love Cakewalk. It's a great free program. When it was free, now it's paid. But they only had the one knob, the one panning knob. So you're kind of like moving instruments, and especially stereo instruments or whatever, but you're not getting the ability to control that left and right side by themselves. And that makes a huge difference in your mix, because you can you typically don't want to keep things at, like, say 100 on one side, 100 on the other side or whatever, because it just plays like it's in the middle, right? So, but you'll notice when you start playing with the 2 knobs, whatever, you bring one over here, maybe like 50, you bring another one over here, like 78 or something, and you can kind of play with that, and you can start to change like the sound field in your song. And an instrument you thought wasn't gonna work might all of a sudden pop out and sit in its spot once you find the right panning. So I recommend like playing with the panning a little bit, but not having it actually be a stereo pan. Like, don't have the number the same on both sides. Change the field a little bit. There used to be a Waves plugin too, where you can actually take it and you can kind of like tilt it or whatever where you wanted it or whatever. There was a plugin like that. I forget what the name of it is. I don't get to use a lot of Wave stuff right now, so. But yeah, that's a tip for you too. Like, and that's one of the reasons why I like Pro Tools. I'm not saying like the other DAWs don't have it; they probably do. I'm just saying in Pro Tools, coming from a DAW that didn't have that, I hear so much better stuff, and I hear, you know, such a difference when I can control the panning. So that's all I'm saying. But we had about 7 minutes right now, but we're gonna play through it a little bit more, and y'all get some ideas for it or whatever, and let me know what you think, you know. Let's take out the basses. Nice. Throw the slap bass on it. All right, this is your boy Knock Real. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.